Alrighty guys, in today's video of FlexiSTARTER, we're going to be looking at working with shapes and the different shape types you get. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, back in the program here. Now this is going to be a mini series around working with shapes, as there's a few different things we have to cover. I'm not entirely sure yet how long the series is going to be, but I'm predicting it's not going to be a very long one. But otherwise, if we head right into it, so today we're looking at different shapes that you can create. So when we go here to our main toolbar on the left, we've got this little shape. I think by default it's got the rectangle. So now any icon, obviously with that little black arrow there, if you click and keep in, it will open your options. So as you see, we actually only have two shapes here. This last one is not actually a shape. It's I think registration marks. Let's just hover there and see. Yeah, registration mark 2. So we've got a rectangle and a circle or an oval. Then you can also see the shortcut keys for them are R and O. And then the reason why I put a little line in over here is just to indicate that even though we are limited to only these two shapes, you can pretty much create any shape with the pen tool. So if we had to hover there on the Bezier path tool, if you keep that in, you can also see we've got a normal pencil and that one. So with those paths you can create any shape. We'll also be covering that, just a quick overview of it. So now, in any case, so now what we can also do, as you can see on my top standard toolbar area or next to it, I've got my shapes here for quick access. So in order to do that, you can always click and hold your left mouse button so it pops up this option. And then without releasing it, if you move your mouse past it, you will see it pops you up that little black box. Now you can throw that where you want to mount it. Mine's already been mounted, so I can just move it up here. Place it where I want it. Now I can quickly just select this for different shapes, and then yeah, that is it on different shapes. Like I mentioned, we'll have just a quick overview of this one. So if I had to click the path tool, and let's say I want to make a triangle, then I can simply just put the points, and then you can either if I zoom in here, when you come back to the endpoint, it makes a little circle with the icon, and as you see, it says close point. Over here it's a plus. When I get close, it makes a little circle. If you hover, it says close point. Or what you can do is on your design central tab here on the right, the bottom right, you can click there close. If you click this one, it will just keep it as a new path. So if I click close point, as you can see now, I've got a new shape. Sure, my shape is not too symmetrical, but you can always fix that with a bit of effort. So basically then with that tool, you can make just about any other shape that you desire. So even though you are, like I mentioned earlier, just limited to these presets. But keeping in mind, these presets do get some nice options when you create a new one that you can edit to make quick, unique shapes. But that we'll cover in another video. Otherwise, yeah, that is it on the basics of shapes. Let me not align that, otherwise I'm going to sit here another half an hour. So if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and also you can isolate your search here on the top right. If you do not however find what you're looking for, you can always go here, request a training video, then we will make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.